everybody, welcome back to 30 Days Until Done. I'm John Branningham. We're working on our Find Your Park month and things out in nature. And you don't have to, find your park if you're a city person. It's great. There's a lot going on in the city. I think it's important to be aware of the nature in the city as well, and the context of the city, and just for your own sort of mental health. Oh, there's Pima just ran behind you. He's gone. But anyway, we've been working on.
Wait, it was a Pima, not a Puma, right?
It was a Pima, not a Puma. That's
Got
right.
it.
There's a difference between that and that. So we were working on the water, and we're talking about the joys of water. And what we have here is just this area of just thick water. A meadow is just full and full and full of water. That's why you have so many broadleaf plants, because they don't have to be narrow leaves like the pine needles, because that gets rid of water, and it's okay if they get rid of water because there's so much water around them, right? Okay, so this is all great. This is all life-giving, but along with the life-giving, there's a whole bunch of death. And now we've looked through all that area, and you probably saw, I don't know what that is.
It's a lady slipper. It's deadly if you eat it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's right there. We probably looked at the home for 100 rattlesnakes, and they're in there with eating little Pimas, not Pumas, and they're wrapping themselves around the lady slippers, and that's probably what I'd write about. You never see the rattlesnakes up here the way you do in the desert. That's because they have someplace to go and they've got something to do. Why would they bother with us? But if I were to walk across this meadow, I'd probably be bitten, right? Because they're all out there. And so that's what I'm going to write about, the deadliness of the water and what the water brings. Now that could be this was my poem, right? That's what I'd write about, the snakes in the meadow. But you could write about floods. You could write about, what else could you write? You could write about typhoons. You could write about tsunamis, right? The one that hit Japan not so long ago, a few years ago. You could write about, there's any number of things that you could write about. Water is one of those things that we can't live without, but sometimes it kills us, right? When you're done with that, put it down below, and I'll see you tomorrow in 30 Days Until Done. That's your lady slipper.